ahead. Let's say hi to Seth Sanders watching the weather tonight, Seth.
Hey, yeah, it's kind of wild. Like, Florida is really cold. We're really warm. It's like we're doing an Uno reverse here, right?
A little bit.
If we got to get a little bit of their cold, they need a little bit of our warmth. It was the warmest year. Now that we're on the second day of 2026, we look back at 2025 and see that for the second year in a row, we broke into the warmest year on record. And 9 out of the last 10 years, all the way back to 2015, 9 of them broke it into the top 10. I believe 2017 or 2019 was the only year that didn't break into the top 10 warmest years, but it was still a warm one. Temperatures right now are in the 40s across most of the state. We have a couple of 30s out there, a few 50s as well, 56 degrees in St. George. We're in the mid to upper 40s across the Wasatch Front and the upper 30s to low 40s for some of the higher terrain and mountain valleys. Over the next 6 hours, we do see those 40s stick around for quite some time. Upper 40s or upper 30s to low 40s by ABC 4 News at 10. A mix of sun and clouds still sticking around. All right, let's take a look at some of those totals. We did see quite a bit of rain since New Year's Eve. The north end of the Wasatch Front, they got the most. Brigham City, Ogden, both getting over 1.6 inches, over an inch in Wellsville for Cache Valley, over 3/4 of an inch for Zion National Park in southern Utah. Orem got over half an inch. We saw over half an inch in Provo. Mill Creek, Logan, St. George got 0.46 inches. That's quite a bit of rain. Salt Lake International Airport only got 0.28 inches. That's a healthy amount, but it's not the most. And we saw a little bit towards Iron County as well. All right, let's take a look at that New Year's rain. This is a time lapse from our Black Desert Resort Skycam, showing just the relentless waves of moisture pushing through. Now we do have high pressure in place, which kind of acts as a storm block, and you can see it is pushing the precipitation to the east and to the north of us. But we do have another surge of moisture that's already starting to impact places like central and northern California, and that'll continue digging deeper. Our futurecast shows where that's headed, moves through the Sierra Nevadas. The Sierra Nevadas do eat a lot of the moisture, but we will still have enough for precipitation here as we get into Saturday night. For northern Utah, valley rain, mountain snow, even mountain valleys are looking at rain with this system. And then as we get into Sunday, that becomes a little more widespread. Scattered showers in northern Utah. We could get a couple of showers down in the southwest portion of the state as well. The West Desert looking at showers. And then as we get into Monday morning, those rain and snow showers still sticking around from the southwest all the way up into northern Utah. Snow levels beginning to drop a little bit on Monday, which is why you see more blue. Still too warm for valley snow, though, however. As we get into Monday evening, those showers do stick around, but it clears on out as we get into your Tuesday morning. Let's take a look at the snow elevation. As we get into Sunday, it is still going to be high at 8,500 feet. But then on Monday, it drops low enough to where we could see it for places like Park City and Heber City. And then Tuesday drops even further all the way down to the benches. Unfortunately, there will not be a lot of moisture on Tuesday to tap into, but we do get more moisture as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, at which point it'll be barely low enough for us to start to see a little bit of snow in our valleys. Our upper level futurecast shows us what's going on here. We have this stream of moisture from the Pacific pumping through the western United States. And then we have this system coming in from Canada. You're going to see it's going to drag a lot of that really cold air all the way into the Beehive state as we get into your Wednesday. You see that there, and that allows for a more wintry mix for our valleys. We might even see a couple of snowflakes in the southwest portion of this state. I'll show you that in a second. Regional forecast for tomorrow shows we're kicking off the weekend well above average. Temperatures in the low 50s across most of the state, a few upper 40s out there as well. The Wasatch Back will be in the mid 40s to low 50s, 56 degrees for St. George. There is a slight chance St. George gets a little bit of rain tomorrow night, but Sunday is looking like the best bet. Sticks around into Monday morning before clearing on out, although there will be some moisture still, so we could see a shower through Tuesday. Isolated showers return for your Wednesday, and then Thursday, if there's still enough moisture, we could get a couple of snowflakes mixed in with that rain in St. George, but it'll still mostly be rain. The Wasatch Front has showers as we get into tomorrow night, becoming more scattered on your Sunday, sticking around into Monday. That's going to be the rainiest day. And then that wet weather potential picks back up on your Wednesday and Thursday with rain and snow showers possible. Not a lot, but some.
We'll take some. Thanks, Seth. Yeah.